So yes, I do think some people don't know how to put a filter on it. And I think that in our community, sometimes, to be honest, we can lack emotional intelligence. We don't know how to communicate. You know, we can do better at communicating.
Yeah,
It's nothing wrong with being real and honest with your feelings, but you have to find a way to communicate that that's not disrespectful or belittling. And if it sounds belittling, the other person on the other end have to flip, say, okay, this is how I feel.
yeah,
I feel belittled when you talk like that, or I
yeah.
feel less of a man, or I feel so. Yes, I do agree. I think that we can be outspoken in a negative way. And if you look at like jobs,
Hmm.
and if you look at jobs, if you're dealing with African American women, who's your boss?
Hmm.
They, a lot of times, a lot of them will be more vocal in, people think speaking up is confrontational.
Yeah.
But then you'll have another boss that's don't speak up, don't say anything,
Hmm.
and they'll smile, but then you'll later find out that they're writing you up because they have all these issues with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And so we're just taught a different way. So both ends of it could come back on in a negative way. So, if you don't speak your mind and you don't tell a person, and I don't think that people should know everything on your mind.
I mean,
You
yeah,
shouldn't know
definitely.
everything.
Yeah.
Some things you just got to keep to yourself and move on. We different people. We're different human beings. Everybody's not going to think like you. But at the same time, on both ends, it could be, if you're not speaking. Now, the funny part about African
Hmm.
women, see, I see it different. I do see African women being vocal.
Hmm.
And I'm surprised about, because I do see them being vocal, but I guess with their men,
Hmm.
is it that with their men they're just not vocal? Because I always thought that they spoke up, like
I
when it
don't.
comes to their kids and when it.
I'm not gonna say they don't speak. It's just
Uh-huh.
the difference where I would put it like this. When I was back home, it was different. Having known how women speak to men and how they voice themselves out, and
Mm-hmm.
having come over here and see how women speak themselves out, like they speak their mind out and all that, it's good. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, somebody gonna like it for sure because
Mm-hmm.
you're telling me what I don't know, so I need to know.
True.
So with African women, I'm not saying nowadays, but
Mm-hmm.
please, back then, whatever I saw, they don't say everything. They
Okay.
don't say everything.
Gotcha.
They just say the major things, and you know how feelings can be. It's only the tiny things that bring effect to it. So they don't say everything. It's just the main things.